Hello, citizens of the internet, and welcome to the Dad's Guide to Minecraft, FireTamers SMP. Well, good news. They don't seem to be hostile, so I think we can build our little base up here for MineColonies, and they will not kill and wreck our villagers, so that's a positive. But like I said, today we're gonna go into MineColonies. Yay! Let's go ahead and build a little starter base, which is either a boat or a wagon type thing, and we'll set up our base, and this will be our base going forward as we build our mine colony. So if that sounds like a plan, then let's get started. Okay, so we have it's about nightfall coming up here. I'll go to bed here in a second. Ooh, there's a glowy one. Nice. This up here might be a really good area for our base. There is a fortress that you can build, and I think that'd be really cool. And maybe we can have a bridge going over right here to the mainland where the spawn is. But we can have our fortress up here overlooking everything. And then we'll have our colony, kind of maybe the town hall up here, and then have it spill down into this valley here and beyond it and stuff like that. So I think that'll be good. So let me go ahead and make this space big enough for the little base, and then I will be right back. Hi there, it's me. Mistakes were made. When I went to edit my video, this part of the video was missing, and it just, I just could not live with myself if, in fact, I did not show you how I built the base that I built, because it wasn't magic, it wasn't cheating, it's MineColonies. So let me go ahead and show you exactly what I did in this part. Okay, so in MineColonies, you can start off with either a supply camp or a supply ship, depending on where you spawn. So if you spawn by an ocean, you can make a supply ship. If you spawn by, like here, plains, like I did in this world as well, you can do a supply camp. So the way that you make that is really simple. Let's do the crafting table down right here. The supply camp is just 5 chests, any chest around like this, and it gives you like this little covered wagon. And a supply ship is 5 boats, exactly the same way, just like this. Then you got a supply ship. And I'm going to show you the supply camp because this is the one that I made. So once you get your supply camp, you pick an area, and we'll just do it right here. You pop it down, and you get this interface. And right now it's defaulting to Acacia Supply Camp. So if I spawned in, say, a savanna biome, this would fit in, pretty well. You have a bunch of different options here. This is the Asian supply camp, and I can back out here. You can kind of see what this design is, and there's a bunch of them. And you can always click back in here again, access this, do the drop down, look at all the different ones. Like there's the Caledonian one, which is this giant airship up here. Pretty interesting, not really style that I was going for, but lots of materials you can use in your supply ship there. The one that I did is called the Fortress. There it is, supply camps. Let's go ahead and click on this. We can kind of see what it looks like. It's an outer wall with a little tower up here. And when you lay it down, you just want to kind of go around and make sure that it's not actually in something like this. It won't place down if there's not enough flat area for it to build on. And I don't think it'll build if it has to remove blocks either. So you kind of have to do that work ahead of time, and you can use these arrows. So you can move them forward like this, side to side like that. You can raise them up or, sink them down if you want to. But we have this nice flat area here. You just kind of have to go around and make sure that it's clear. And you can click on this from any side. So we have this on this side. We know that we want to clear this area, so we can just push it that way until we're clear. Okay. And we can kind of look around and just make sure that all the sides are clear of obstruction, which this is looking pretty good right now. All right. And if we want to have it like this, we can keep it like this. But if we wanted to reverse it, you can click this little arrow thing here and swap the way that it lays down, which I actually liked it the other way. So we're going to keep it like this. And then when you're ready, you're all happy with it, you just click check mark. Look at that. It builds automatically. So the supply camp has some trees right here. Different ones will have different things. So the one that I built had the dark oak trees. It has logs of different types here. a banner, some wheat, more wheat in there, 2 entrances, starter tools, different types of all sorts of things that you might need to grow. And these are a part of MineColonies. These are the workbenches here, and you can actually use these like chests, but the MineColony workers will use these as their inventory as well when they're grabbing stuff. But there's food here in this one. There's beginning tools here. There's an intro set of armor, and there's hidden things up in here. So if we were to remove this bookshelf, and I'll just show you real quick, there's a gold block right there. There is another one over on this side, which one is the barrel with all the different types of trees and cactus and bamboo there as well, and then a block of coal, all this wool up here. It's pretty cool. And then when you come up here, there's another one of these, and this has the town hall and the building tool. These are the first buildings that you'll want to put down. The town hall and the building tool will help you position that correctly. So that's what I started with. This is what I had, and I completely tore the ceiling and the floor out here, this floor as well, took all this stuff down and kind of just, you know, made it my own. So anyhow, that's what happened. Now back to the video. Okay, so I moved everything down there except for the farm and the animals up into this space, into this weird chest thing right now. It's just basically roughly everything's in the right spots. Nothing too special, just temporarily. And then down here, we have our main area. That is, these fast ladders are so annoying sometimes. This is going to be where we have some of our create stuff right here and right here going in a second. And then down here is where we're going to have all of the stuff that powers it. So we're going to start off with 10 water wheels, 5 on this side, 5 on this side. We'll have them come into the center meet, and then we'll branch off from there and just have a nice strong amount of rotational force coming off of there. And then you can see I moved the lava farm down here, and I should grab lava since we're going to use that for fuel in a little bit. But we need to get those water wheels going. So the best way to do this would be to start making some andesite alloy. And so for that, we need iron ingots, or iron nuggets rather, opposite each other. And this is a good way to start off, and then andesite like this. And then we get our andesite alloy. Let's grab that. It's more efficient if you are able to have a mixer going to blend that together a little bit later, and we will do that. But for right now, that's how we're going to do it. Okay, so to make the andesite casings, they changed the recipe from what I was used to. I think what you have to do now is you put a log down like this, we strip it, and then we click it with the andesite alloy. Is that how we do it? Yep, and there we go. That is an interesting change to the way this is done. You know, every time they do this, it seems like they update it. This changes a little bit, but we're gonna get a couple of these going here. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, we'll do all the rest of those. Strip those down. Definitely is a lot less materials overall. It's just a little bit more of a process going here, and then we can dig those back up again. Very interesting, very interesting. Okay, well, not, you know, you'll live and learn. You live and learn. All right. All right, so they changed all the recipes for this. So we need to make large cogwheels. So for this now, you get a shaft, which is made, you can see they did that really fast there, by 2 andesite alloy, just like that. You get 8 of them. And then we have planks. Let's get this shaft back up here like this. And we do the planks like this diagonally, and that gives us a large cogwheel. Okay, and we're gonna go ahead and grab all of those. We'll need a couple more, so I'm gonna go grab some more of our wood here in a second, but then to make this into a water wheel, you put a large cogwheel down and then surround it by the slabs like that. And we can actually put these in here. There we go. We'll go ahead and get 5 of those. And once we have 10 of these, I'll go show you how we set that up down below. Okay, and then we'll need a couple small cogs as well. So we're gonna put a shaft like that, and then just a plank next to it, and that gives us a small cog. Let's go ahead and make a couple of these here. I think 2 will be fine for right now. We're gonna need more than that. So you know what? I am gonna make a little bit more than that because we need to next make. Go ahead and grab a bunch of those right there. We're gonna go ahead and have to make ourselves some gearboxes. So we'll need some of these for gearboxes. That is not enough. We need more andesite than we used to, but looks like less wood. So, you know, it's a trade-off. It's a trade-off. Let's go ahead and grab all those. Okay, and then we put an andesite casing in the center like that. And then we're gonna do 4 around like that, and it gives us 1. We're gonna make 2 of these right now. This is gonna be what kind of sticks out from the wall for our water wheels, so we can change the direction. We'll put 1 more down there. Okay, there we are. And I think that is probably good. Let's get a couple more of these as well. There we are. Okay, now we're gonna need water. So let me go grab some water really quick. And I have 2 barrels. I'll get an infinite water supply going here. That way we can put that down below and put the water in no problem. And we'll just make this temporarily here. Put this down, and then our 2 water buckets like so. And this way we can make a little water supply here. Let's put it, that'll be good. Opposite corners. There we go. Let's fill these back up again. I think I have some more. I have 1 more that we can use right here. Okay. So we're going to put first just blocks right here like that. And then we're going to put the water supply up there. But I'm actually going to put stone down here so it doesn't flood that whole area. And we're just going to put water right here going down. And this one right here as well. Here we are. Get a couple more. Okay. There. And there. Oh. And there. Okay. Now, if we grab our water wheels, let's collapse these again here. We're going to put them against this back wall, right in the center section here. And they should start spinning like that just right away. Okay. That's the right direction. Like that. Okay, and here we have the water coming out. All right. Not a problem. We're going to put a shaft down first. And we'll get the stones out here. Or actually put the stones around first like this. There we are. And then we can put the shaft here like that. And that'll make it so we can have the rotational speed going as well. You know, we could actually, you know what? I'm gonna think of it. I wonder if we could actually get rid of this and put them flat against this way. We'll do that in a second. We'll see if that'll work, because that might work out well for us. But I'm gonna do the same thing right here. So we can put these down and along the same wall. So do this like that, and then get the water, and then we'll have all 10 water wheels going here. Okay, now that we have that, let's go ahead and try this first. So we're gonna put one of our gearboxes here like that, one right here like this, and we're gonna do a third one right here in the middle, and we'll see if this works. I'm not entirely sure this will work right, but we'll give it a try, see if it works. All right, so put one in the middle, and then we're gonna connect this with our shafts. And if this doesn't work, we'll work on that in a second. Yeah, there we go. So both of those are giving a rotational power to this one right here. Now what we can do is we can use gears to step up the speed of this. That way we can have our create tools work a little bit faster. So we're going to put a large gearbox right there, and then it's going to be attached to a small gearbox like that. And see how it's going faster? So we're shifting up. And then we're going to have a large gearbox right there going even faster, and then a small gearbox coming off of this like right here. And get it to show up. There we go. Look at that speed. Okay. Now, when we hook a rotational box up to this, a gearbox, we can spin our different creates contraptions a lot faster this way. So this will work out well. So I'm gonna make some more gearboxes. some more shafts, and then we'll start working on the tools that we're going to put up here to get started on create. All right, the first thing we're going to make is we're going to make a mechanical press and a depot. Like these are the first two. And so we're going to need a block of iron like that. Put it down here at the bottom. And then we need a shaft back here and then a andesite casing right there. And that gives us a press. Now depot is what we're going to put stuff on to actually crush it onto. So we need a andesite casing and a the andesite alloy like that. That gives us a depot. Now these are going to be, we're going to look one in the middle right here, skip one on the side. So skip one right here. So this is where the press is going to be. So we can go ahead and put the depot down, and I want to put it like off a little bit like that. So I have the rotational power going to the back of this thing here. And then you can just kind of click down on top of that. No, maybe crouch click. That would help, right? Crouch click down. There we go. And that's at the right height that we want it to be. Perfect. Okay. Now the next thing we're going to do is, because we have this working, we need to get this set up with some rotational force. So let's go ahead and make rotational force go over here with the idea that we're going to have a mechanical mixer right here and a millstone right here. So let me get that set up. We'll have this running. Okay, and there we have it. That is the press, and then we have these set up for kind of future use, right? We can put our whisk right here and then our millstone right here. So let's go ahead and crush some of the plates that we're going to need to make the whisk. I guess it's the mixer is what this is, but I need to make the whisk. And we're going to make also some fan blades or propellers for the mechanical fans. So we need 5 for the whisk. So let's go ahead and we can do that right now. And you can see that presses down right there. Right, that's a good speed. It doesn't mean much faster than that. It's very efficient. Okay, we can pick it up. And the depot, the reason why I like having the depot here is you can drop that down. It just stays in place. It doesn't go off of there. And if we come over here and we do like this, and then we got our andesite and we do bop, bop like that. And then we got our whisk. And it's kind of the same thing, a little bit different. You put the whisk down, you put the andesite casing right here, and then we put the little cog right there like that, and that gets us the whisk. And that's why we put the cog up here like this, so we can do this right here. And it's spinning, perfect. Okay, and now we need a basin to put this in. So let's go over here, and it's like making a boat out of andesite, and that gives us a basin. And I want to do this now because we can then put our andesite and our ingots in here, or I mean our iron nuggets in here, and that'll get us a good ratio on our andesite conversion. Like right now, 2 of the nuggets and 2 andesite gives us only 1 of the andesite alloy. This should give us a lot better return. Let's do a stack, and we'll see exactly how much we get from this here. Okay, and you basically just have to throw it in here like this. So we're gonna toss that in, then we're gonna toss this in, and there we go. And this is a good way of combining things together to get a better return. So there we go. Okay, and there we are. So what did we get on that one? We got 64. Okay, so it's basically the 1 andesite and then 1 of the nuggets gets us that. So it's twice as efficient. That's excellent. Now let's go ahead and make our millstone, which we'll put right here. And this recipe is different from the previous versions. You put a cogwheel on top and then a stone on the bottom like that underneath a andesite casing that gets you the millstone. And we're going to do this kind of sticking out from the wall a little bit here with barrels. So that way we can automate this process a little bit. So we're going to put a barrel there, and we're going to put, where are you here? There we are. Hopper in like that. And then we're going to put the millstone right here. Crouch click. There we are. Spinning. Perfect. And then we are going to put the hopper going into the front like this, right there. And then another barrel on top. If I can stand up on here real quick. And crouch. Perfect. All right. I want those to look the same though, so let's go ahead and change this. Because I am that guy. I am that guy. Alright. Alright, we're gonna do this like this. There we are. Now they match. Okay. Now, if we throw stuff up in here, it'll come into the millstone and then come out. So that is a good setup for the main 3 things that we're going to be using for create to get started. Now what I want to do is right here, I want to put a washing station, a cooking station, and a smelting station. And for that, we are going to need some more of the andesite casings, and we're going to need to make encased fans. So let me grab the materials for that, and I'll be right back. Okay, so the first thing we need to do to make the propellers is, we actually have to make sheets first. And I want to make 6 of the encased fans, so we need a total of 24 of those iron sheets. So we'll let the press do its job here. Okie dokie, there we go. I just realized something too. I want to put lava down here. I think I'm going to burn the entire place down if I do that. So I might need to replace this floor right here with stone, which would probably be a smart idea anyhow to do. Leave that one as spruce, but this will definitely burn the whole house down, so we don't want to do that. Let's go ahead and get these propellers going here. So we need 6, like I said, right there, and then we just do 6 like that, 6 here. There we go, and split this one right there. Got our propellers. And then to make the encased fans, it's kind of the same thing. You put the andesite casing, the propeller, and then a shaft above it like that, and you get the 6 encased fans. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Okay, let me go ahead and change this floor out really quick so we don't burn the place down. I might move some of this stuff right here too. Actually, I think I might move this over one as well, and we'll put these good tables somewhere else. Okay, I can put these down here, but I'm gonna actually have to find some kelp to get a mechanical belt going. Assuming that is still how we make a mechanical belt, so I should probably check that out quickly. I was not aware of how much had changed from 1.16.5. So let's look up mechanical belt here. Yep, dried kelp still. Okay, so I need to find some dried kelp to get these all spinning in the right direction, because this has 2 ways that it'll spin. It can either blow, which we want it to, or it can suck, and we don't want that to suck. We want it to blow. All right, so we can go ahead and put our other stuff down here too. And the way that I arrange this is I put, all right, there we go. And then we'll put water on one side and lava on the other. And I think what I'll do is I'll put water on this side, since we'll be washing the stuff that comes out of here more often than we are going to be smelting it. So put that there like that. And then we're gonna put the depots on top of it, which are, where are my depots? There they are, in the hotbar already. Right, so put one there, there, and there. And that just protects us so we don't accidentally walk into the lava. Okay, so let me go see if I can find some kelp. I've not had very much luck finding an ocean yet, but if I do, that'll be good. Well, I figured while I was out, I might as well like get a ride. And what better ride is a chocobo, am I right? Issue is I need to wait for this guy to drop a feather though. You know what, maybe I'll do? I have a lead. Let's bring this one over to the other chocobo, and maybe we'll have luck having 2 of them next to each other. Last of that guy there. Bring them over here, and then we can get maybe 1 feather to drop off, and then I can make a saddle. Specifically a chocobo saddle. Alright, I was paused. I was able to get a chocobo named Lulu. I made the saddle, and it's a leather, a chocobo feather, and 2 string, and that's how you make that. And you tame them, of course, with the Gysol greens. Perfect. Okay, so let's go ahead and get back on Lulu here. And I'd like writing. Nope, I need open hand. There we go. I like writing them with this perspective, just so you can see any pitfalls and holes that you might be going into. We're gonna go east and see if we can find someplace water-wise that has kelp, because I'm gonna need those for our mechanical belts. This is not big enough. Lots of centaurs and satyr here in the plains. Here's a beach biome with a ruined portal. That's pretty sweet. And a putrid green area there. looks like one of those gatekeeper houses over there. Crabs, of course, running around. This hopefully is an ocean. And I can get kelp. Ah, there we are. Perfect. Alright, stay here, Chocobo. Lulu, want to get some kelp real quick here. And I, of course, will plant this as well in the river by our base, just so we have a renewable source of kelp. We'll need this also for MineColonies because it's kelp and a couple of other flowers. I think it's the poppy and the daisy are what cure measles, I think, or one of those things. So we'll need to have kelp on hand for that. But this wasn't too far away, and I might as well grab some sand while I'm here too, so we can make grout, because we will need some grout to get started with our smeltery. I think 2 stacks of sand. Oh, and +1. And then we'll get some gravel too, which is down here. Hopefully I can grab that. Oh, and see these right here, these jellyfish? If we can get these guys, we can turn these into slime. It's a good, easy way to get slime if you are by the water. Okay, let's go check out this ruined portal, and then we can head home. Okay, let's go ahead and grab this block. Perfect. Looks like there's enough that if we wanted to make a portal, we could make a portal. Obsidian. I might just take the time and grab this really quickly, because I think that would be really handy to have. So go ahead and cover this up. Ooh, got some cool stuff in here. Augmented arrows, split, that's cool. And another portal mug. Nice, I'll be drinking out of that, I'm sure. Perfect. Okay, let's go ahead and grab all this stuff there. And let's get back to base. All right, here we go. Lulu in tow. Let's get her inside here. She doesn't fit. There we go. Here, Lulu, this is your new home. Yeah, let's go ahead and get some of this kelp cooked. We'll do 6 of these. There we go. Okay, and we just make ourselves some mechanical belts like that. That'll be plenty. All right, let's see if we can get this working. So we're gonna need another one of these over here in this corner like that. And we'll bring those over with rotational force. And we are going to go, let's see, I think to right here. Put another one of these in like this. And then we're going to spin this. And we're going to see if it's spinning the right direction. But we have to turn it on first with the lever. Oh, I have to go up. I'm like, what is going on? I'm like having a heck of a time with this today. All right. I still probably have to change that, but go ahead and do this so we get the vertical. Okay. And we're going to put it like that. Okay. Now, okay, I don't need the lever. All right, that should be going. Now we need to see if it's blowing or not. This should be the water, so... Yep, it's blowing up. Okay, perfect. All right, so that's exactly what we wanted to do. Now, when we put these down like this, right there, and then we can do a mechanical belt across them all, they will all spin in the same direction, which is the right way. There we go. Help drive. Look at that, baby. Okay. Now, let's go up and test this out. Okay, we should be able to cook things here. We should be able to smelt things here. So, smelting is usually the easiest thing to test if I had stone. Let's grab a whole bunch of our cobblestone real quick here. Throw it on top of here and see if this works. And there we go. Look at that. We have a smelter, a cooker, and a washer. So we can go ahead and, this is what I like to do just to kind of keep it so we know what's what. I have these item frames, just stick them above here like that. And let's go ahead and put this down right there. And do I have a water one on me? I do have a water one on me still. Put that right there. And then some cooked steak. Throw one on there. Perfect. Now we know which one's which. Keep them straight. Awesome, awesome, awesome. And I think that's going to bring us to the end of today's episode. This one's going to be a really short one. We just wanted to get kind of our create stuff all set up here. And in the next episode, we're going to go ahead and get the smeltery going. The small one and the big one. We'll start with the small one, then we'll go to the big one. And then we'll get some alloyed materials going, including the anvil for the tinker's stations back here. That way we can make the hammer. And yeah, that'll be really cool. All right, until next time. Bye for now.